Good afternoon, welcome back to Bendigo East Bowls Club for the last time this State Champions Week.
2024?
We have two finals to get through here. BYE-NORRIS v Brad MARRON in the men's Champion of Champions. And then we'll scoot over to the women's pairs. You can just see them starting to get to the green now. This is a replay of a game we had the other day. It finished 25-24 the way of BYE-NORRIS, who went on to win the men's singles. He's looking to be the first person since 2017, Barry Lester, to do the double. But he's up against the man in red hot form, JT, Brad MARRON.
Nah, should be good. These two should have played in the final, e.g. the way they've been playing the last 3 or 4 days. And I'm glad we've got it this way with the champions, so...
Over a rink from where we were before. I'm rink 5 now. I'm rink 6 this morning for the Brad MARRON Ben MacArthur game. Jay played on rink 4. Brad draws in for shot. Darrowley, our marker. Just inspect whether that touches or not, and doesn't.
Jay had a very convincing win this morning in the semi-final, Jimmy. He played Andrew Bell, who had been playing really well, but looking across, he seemed a lot in a really good mood, rhythm, and playing quite well. Brad looking for some cover here because he was 3 down the back, and Jay was probably every chance they're hunting at it. Now he might look just for the super trail, I reckon. He has 2 seconds as well, so that's the other option. I think the trail, the yard shots.
I've seen both these players on stream in the last few days, and they are, especially in singles, quick to aggressive shots. It feels like he's swooping with this one.
Oh no. It's not the way you want to get the first shot, is it?
They're just laughing at each other, these two.
I could see it coming as it was hit that ball. Yuck.
Play good weight.
Magic weight.
Afternoon, Ange. Yep. Completely correct. 25-24 that one finished. Humdinger.
Humdinger.
And you get short odds on it being another humdinger. Start from Jay. Afternoon, Ori. I don't know. We did have a discussion around JT's impending retirement from lawn bowls, but he wants to see how he goes in the para singles tomorrow. If he doesn't make it out of that section, yeah, expect a retirement post on social media platforms.
Yeah, good bowling. Brad Marron, good starters. Wouldn't be surprised if Jay goes weight here.
Oh, what does he do here?
I think he plays backhand weight. I think he's wide.
Tried. He was getting into you a bit last night, Jord. Said I've achieved something you've never achieved in beating him. Is that right?
It's correct. He's never.
It's officially my Bendigo East bunny, isn't you?
Seems that way, doesn't it?
Beat you on A green, beat you on B green.
Big chance for Brad to make 4 here. Jimmy.
Yeah.
Particularly after the way the first hand finished up. He'd be really happy about this.
Doesn't make a mistake. Rolls it in for the Brad. Softish 4.
Brad Upton for a reasonably long end, Jimmy, as his strategy early on.
Yeah, which is a tactic we see Jay sort of deploy as well.
Good bowl by Jay Blight. Counts and covers. I'll be casting still. Oh, hang on. Watch this first. Just wide. Just looking across there, Jimmy, the second. Bobby still had the container that you have your jelly slice or cake in. I reckon he was having his 3rd or 4th piece over there.
Mate, you're talking like you haven't had 3 or 4 jelly slices.
I've had 300 or 400 this week.
Women's pairs gets their first trial end underway next door.
Still count.
Sure will. Let's Brad go again and hand Jay the opportunity of drawing a soft 4 and Or does he go back on the draw?
He's going. Definitely better.
Yeah,
He just doesn't
closer.
want the gap.
Well, we saw him get an even smaller gap in the semi-final. Jay with the opportunity to respond.
Just got to repeat.
With his own 4.
Looking good, Jimmy. Already hit it.
Yeah, kind of was just never going to not get in, same as Brad before, really.
Five, 4, 3 ends. Well,
Yeah, this might be over in half an hour, the way this is going, mate.
jeez, we'll see a lot of the ladies' pairs if that's the case. Oh, the great man's just rocked up too. Look at him. How many Pepsi Maxes did he have last night?
87, someone said.
Look at him, he's still got one now. Darren Burgess, state triples champ. 4-time state champ. He just stuck up 4 fingers. I don't even have the ability to do that. Solid starter from BYE-NORRIS. Oh, this is a good ball here, Jimmy.
Yep. Look good the whole way down.
I think he plays forehand. Definitely reaching. Just never got it wide enough, Jimmy. Jamie looking to play something similar, but if he could actually just get a little bit of jack.
Yeah, down the line.
Yep. Another option is drawing jack high with the other side, finishing that side line, not leaving bowls altogether as well. Definitely on a high line, it's all on his speed now.
Yep.
Nearly counts.
I reckon it does. 3 paddles up from Darrowley, the marker.
Brad really can't go big weight. I think that searching weight's the nicest shot. He's just got to find the right height with it. Much better.
Yeah, good areas there. Can even get a little feather off his bloody. Floats through. That'll be 3 to J. 8-4. And the scoring big, these two. Through the early exchanges.
Three it is. Confirmed by marker Darryl Rowley. 8-4.
As quick as you ever won a singles game in, JT.
About 30 odd minutes.
Who'd you beat, Lucas?
No, it was in a para event though.
Yeah, no, only start from Jay. Dialed in on his weight early, eh?
I don't think we're going to have that quick of a match though,
Nah,
Jimmy. I
I'm
think
joking. It's just heavy scoring early. We just haven't been used to it, I guess.
What's the opposite of voice of reason? Because that's whatever my brother is. He's not the voice of reason. He just writes stupid stuff on Facebook all the time.
Brad, behind the jack.
Yeah, that's a good starter.
Jay's in
Looks
the air and he's to just
close-ish.
hold on a little bit. Good effort.
Gets one of Brad's out. Getting down now. He will count. Doesn't want to sit next to the other one though. I reckon Jay will definitely play weight again. Wide.
Mm-hmm. He really turned his back on it.
So opportunity for 3 for Brad Marron. We're going to go from 1 in the first end to go 4, 4, 3, 3, I reckon. I'm going to put it out there already. How we going?
Surely. Yep. Just got to hold on a bit at the end. Does a full right angle turn. Darryl
3
Rowley
it is.
confirms 3. Not hanging around these lads.
No,
5 ends played and we scored 15 shots.
I think they're looking for a beverage. There's been 15 shots scored this match before the ladies have even started.
Yeah.
Starter, Brad.
Fair reply. Second shot from Jay.
Well, had to be second shot, Jimmy, because there's only 2 balls on the green.
Jimmy's calling you bozo, you stay away.
You can't be still calling him a bozo.
You actually mistook what I meant when I said second shot, but whatever.
How can you mistake that?
Well, it's either first or second, and I said it was second. I didn't mean it in another way.
It's about as bad as you telling us all that you wouldn't go out after you washed your hair the other night. Like, come on. Close.
Yep.
Very close. All in his speed.
Great shot from Jay.
Well, unless something drastically goes wrong, we might get back to either a single or 2 here this end.
Why does Brad get shot here?
I'll need to have a look at behind the head in a second once the replay finishes. I think you could... Not that one anyway. Jay could actually make 3 here, Jimmy. If he got to his own and flopped it over once.
Yeah, he could. You back him to go close.
Even if he gets to his own and doesn't flop it, it makes 2. Quick. Was a signal with his hands.
It's real like turn still on that hand as well, isn't it? Good effort. One to Jay though. 9-7 he'll lead.
Both players playing very similar lengths back to each other too, Jimmy. At this stage anyway.
correction from Jay.
Yep.
Or Brad go it, JT.
No, I think there's too much gap there.
Weight's awesome.
It's not far from Guts and the Jack though.
Yep. Edge of it's good. Stays with it as well.
Oh,
Shot from Brad MARRON.
that's a hard shot, that shot. Playing that yard or 2 yards wide on this green. What a bowl.
Front of Jack, the shot bowl.
This is shot bowl?
Weight's awesome.
Yeah. Just Jack level, mate.
Staying backhand. I thought he might have changed for half a second, Jimmy.
So you got the journey here.
Oh, it's close. It's got to clear the first one.
What an effort. Look at this. Look at the turn on that bowl.
Not far away.
And needs to stop.
Should be good enough.
Does. Good stuff from Brad MARRON. I do think that maybe pushes him on the forehand now. He can use them balls to come in. I mean, he can clip his last ball out, Jay, I guess, but I think he's got slightly more options on that forehand now.
Yeah, very good, mate.
Well, he could land his and it sort of jams against Brad's out of the head and goes one down.
Use it
To get across to the Jack or gets the Jack clean.
When he's reaching up with his forehand, he's having a good old search. Anything can happen here, JT. Gets the gap, goes into the ditch. Brad can.
Another chance of 3 here. It's not as easy as the other opportunities though.
Next. Oh, you go, mate. Pop them all. Up. Oh, your back is awesome. Very good.
He pushed it too high this time. Jimmy.
Yeah. Probably was just short as well. Pick up a 2. Back at 9 apiece. Seven ends played. 9 all.
Brad's come up a little bit with a mat this time, Jimmy.
Yeah, change
Slightly different tactic. Just put the Jack on the tee again.
Come forward. Keep coming. Good. If you can still get onto yours, that's great. Otherwise, just come here and draw us at the front.
Brad's turned his back on this one early. It's not that terrible.
did that a few times in the semi-finals. Gave up on bowls and they weren't a million miles away.
It's only 18 to 2 feet over. Not a bad home. This will be the best one though, I think, Jimmy.
Yep. Trying to collect either. Gets the ball.
Yeah, well done.
1, 2, how many please?
Close, it's 1 and a measure. Favourite's only 1.
Marcus saying it's 1 and a measure.
Running on the backhand.
Definitely took one out.
Yeah, he just.
He's pushed every one of them wide so far, Jimmy. Big chance for Brad on the forehand, I'd say. Draw, just add another. But if he happens to move it ever so slightly in the forehand, he might make all 4 count.
Yep.
It's not a dangerous shot. You just play a good draw, and if you happen to touch, it's a bonus.
Or sit the Blue Jays.
Goes 2. So it doesn't hurt to have another one. One more roll, you'll take that other one out.
Close.
Brad Marron. Oh.
He's drawn it.
And draws another cracking effort to move that jack. Just swung under at the end.
I think that'll make it Jay's eyes lighten up a bit. He just missed wide then. He doesn't have to correct much to get to that bowl. And if he gets that, he could actually get all of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, get a few flowing out.
Yeah, mate, run up here. Back at the back. Turn the one down.
Play forehand and get them all.
Got to be close.
Got the jack.
Jack goes into the pier. I don't know if it rebounds out of the rink. It doesn't, judging by Darrali's reaction.
And Brad's bowl went back
Yeah,
into the
it
corner
did.
without going in, so he'll have 1, I reckon.
One to Brad.
Well done.
Jared, I can't give you a score update yet because I've only just finished one end and I didn't see what it was. And once I do, I will put it up for everyone straight away. But we are live scoring the ladies' pairs final. Tony might be able to tell me. First score, first end of the ladies' pairs. Two shots to Northern Gateway. Jared, hope you're well, mate.
Start force.
As I'm joined by Tone.
Afternoon, JT. Afternoon, everybody. Some big scores early in this one. Neck and neck.
Definitely big scores, that's for sure.
Could not ask for better conditions.
No, hardly a breath of wind out here. Greens are fantastic.
A few Bendigo locals coming in to see what promises to be a great match.
Couple of state champs to the right of us, just chilling out,
Yeah,
drinking their Pepsi Max.
fair enough too. They have earned that well and truly with a state title under their belt. Berger's third state title, I think, wasn't it?
Third or fourth?
First one for Todd Matthews and Leroy Graham.
Adrian, I don't know if that's a genuine question, but bearing in mind that we did have Jay play Brad the other day, this is the Champions final. It is close like the other one. Probably close all the way to the finish.
Yeah, they met in the round of 16 of the state singles. That one going the way of BYE-NORRIS 25-24. This is the final of the Champion of Champions. Two different singles competitions. So Champion of Champion is made up of all the people who won their club title through their playing area, region, and now through to Champions Week.
There is Nick. Settle, mate. Grab in. What a shot, mate. Brilliant. Hit that one.
Yeah, Jay didn't like it out of there, didn't you? It was a touch wide.
He's nearly missed all his runners wide, Tone, in this game.
There'll be a couple of shots to Bradley Marron. He now leads 12-9. First to 25. I seem to have an attraction for spiders today. It's the third one I've had on me. Is that good luck, JT? I reckon it might be. Might win the lotto this week.
Come on, Nick.
Afternoon, DJ. Hope you're well. You better be in some good form to carry me later this week.
Your pairs partner in the Para Championships kicking off tomorrow. They did, Clarkie. They certainly did. Played in the state singles round of 16. This is the Champion of Champions.
DJ's on the bus. Down.
Perfect. Hope you've got some strong shoulders, DJ.
I think if Jay could fix up his conversion shots at the moment, it'll get him back into the match. He's drawn well enough, and obviously Brad's matching him and forcing him to play those conversion shots, Tone. But he said he's missed every one of them wide so far, so he's got to. If he's going to have to keep running, he's going to have to fix that up. Or just do that.
Or just do that.
And don't let Brad outdraw you.
Come on, Courtney. Yeah, great ball.
Jay's close again.
Almost identical to his second bowl.
Sits like that, he'll be happy as well. Hasn't created a target. He's still not off the weight though, because if he hits the the first one of Jay's, it's definitely going to jam onto the jack.
Yep.
But if it doesn't kill, though, he'd be 3 down with a free hit to Jay, so that's why he's opting for the backhand draw. It's going now.
Brad Marin giving himself a little uppercut.
Alright, Jay's got a chance to level the match here. Hasn't got massive room, but if he plays the same bowl that he has for the last 2, he'll add another and it'll be 12 all.
Bit of love for you from Sue Kelly, JT.
One of the Murray Melly board members from Oyen. Oh. Jay's on the right track. It's now on his speed.
Needs to slow down. Just going to slide on by.
Bit too far, I reckon, to count.
Confirmed as 2 shot. Jay just telling us he can hear us in comments, so we might have to be a little bit quieter.
Another whole rink across.
Yeah, there's somebody mowing their lawns or using a leaf blower or something in the background too, which is a touch annoying. How dare people do home maintenance while there's a state championship game playing?
Come on, Nix, what you got, mate? Up, couple more. Come on, Nix. Up. Oh, mate, terrific effort.
Take the effects mic down a bit.
We won't get breached for copyright with the lawnmower in the background or the whippersnipper, whatever's
No.
going on. The blower.
This is true. Afternoon, Emma Simmons. Hope you're well.
I agree, Nev. We weren't even talking that much louder. Starter, another great bowl by Jay Boy.
Runs all the way through with it too. Every leaf in Bendigo is going to be gone soon. I think our leaf blower has disappeared. Let's have all the leaves. They're all over in New South Wales or somewhere by now. Couple of shots here. One with you, Troy Harrison. All they do is make it somebody else's problem. Bradley Marin with Wade.
That could work.
Comes up through his own bowl.
Come on, mate.
Bowls have gone miles away. Just got to find where the jack is.
Awesome.
Jack is inbounds, about a foot off the rink marker of number 5.
Five, mate. Well done, coach.
He should stay on and count, which he's done.
Yeah, it's a good effort. About halfway between the tee and the ditch. Holding a couple.
Don't know if he's there, Tone.
No, he's going to have cut one out. Still be shot to BYE-NORRIS. He'll pick up another single. We are locked at 12 shots apiece.
I'm glad it didn't turn out anymore.
Big pickup next door for the Sandbelt pair. They've just picked up a 5 on the second end. They lead 5-2 after 2 ends. It's Courtney Bennington and Nicole McKenzie for Sandbelt up against Nicole Went and Julie Fitt from Northern Gateway. So 5-2 is the current lead after 2 ends. They're looked after fabulously here at Bendigo East Bowling Club again for our state championships. Our heartiest thanks to all the volunteers who've helped us put the show together, whether it's working in the kitchen or out in the catering shed, preparing the greens behind the bar, cleaning up, whatever it is. They've done it very, very well.
Starter, Brad Marron. Close. He's got the edge of the bowl. What a shot.
Just gets enough of the edge to kick it out. Jack moves slightly, but not crazy. Yeah, it's a great reply from Brad Marron.
Joe's last one, mate. How far?
3 feet in front.
Cheers.
Bradley Marron hardly had the question out before Darryl Rowley had the response. Very, very good marker, Darryl Rowley.
Anticipated that.
Reasonable player too.
Under.
Jeez, it nearly it hit Jay's and come, but then sort of screwed up a little bit too. I don't know if it is second or not, but one according to Daryl. So it didn't. He wasn't far away with his last time.
Weight's gonna be alright, I think. Have another one, mate. It'll try to be nice.
Not quite. We'll make it hard for Brad to add another one.
Does he still come through the gap, JT, or try and promote his one out of the right-hand wing?
I think the fact that the Jay's closest bowl's next to his shot, he can't push it in, so I'd play the backhand still.
Yep.
He's played a couple there already anyway. And he's made a liar out of me. Or a fool.
turned quite a bit on that side. Just turned a little earlier than he would have liked. Nonetheless, he picks up a shot. Couple ends in the row to BYE-NORRIS. Bradley Marron puts paid to that. Now leads 13-12. Both players probably playing a similar length, JT.
Yeah, I was talking to Jimmy about that before.
Can back their own ability.
Keep it out to mine, mate.
Good starter from JBY.
Hold up. Oh, yeah, mate. Great bowl, Mick.
Fair reply from Brad Marron.
You are one down, yeah.
Well, really, you beat Julie Devereux.
Yeah.
Yeah, great bowl by JBY. Had his own to use, could have sat Brad's. And did use his own.
These two having a good chat to each other during this match. Both with a bit of a smile.
They were having a good chat before the start of the match.
Yeah, for quite some time too.
I think the word was they were talking CHSHIT together. They were just ready to go.
That was what they said.
Yeah. Yeah, Chase pointed well here. It'll come down to his speed because that thing will hook late. Yeah, great bowling.
In for another. Yeah, he certainly has been in unreal form. Shame to be losing him up to New South Wales, but our best wishes for him and a new position he's taken on at Curry Bowling Club. I'm sure he'll do a good job up there.
He was telling us the other day about some of the early experiences, and it's all going well so far for him.
Yeah, enjoying it.
Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick. Turn, mate. Turn really hard. All you got. You're an excellent lead, mate.
I'm just looking at that ladies' pairs final. I reckon Nicole McKenzie was down 5 or 6 then before that last bowl.
Yep.
So they didn't have a bowl inside 2 yards. All right.
Yeah, lovely.
Julie Fitz just rattled it out.
She's actually a bit stiff. She
Yeah.
jammed it again into Nicole's bowls.
I'll still pick up two,
2 or
maybe
3.
3.
Three, mate. Well done.
It is 3.
Great ball, Nick.
5 all now. All right, what's J-Boy doing here?
Just got to hurry. Not quite, but still 2 shots. BYE-NORRIS for Metro West. Regains the lead, 14-13. First to 25.
What is... Question from Squizzy. What is on the back of Brad's top bat?
I think it just says
Kangaroo flat,
doesn't it?
I think so. Haven't looked hard. Probably is a kangaroo too.
Here we go. Good camera work, Josh. Thank you. The words kangaroo flat. A pic of a kangaroo.
Great starter from Brad Marron.
Short last bowl, please, mate.
Foot in front.
Yeah. Come have a look, please, mate.
Vic Open, BYE-NORRIS won the pairs. Chris Paul. He was round to 32 in the singles. I think he and Carly might have gone okay in the mixed pairs too.
Yeah, he was roundabouts. I mean,
Yeah.
he can't win everything. So he does pretty good.
Yeah, mate. Sit him. Give him a great word,
Still one to Brad Marron. Chance of Chase last here. Get to his own rocket over a couple of times or just slide past. Close. Real close. Oh, what a bowl.
Is there any room for Brad Marron to get to it?
I don't think, well, the forehand does swoop, so he could potentially, I still think it's a forehand shot regardless. You look to get down there and get to the jack or get to the bowl.
draw, or does he play
Oh,
a bit of weight to try and sink it or take the bowl out?
Just be there. Doesn't have to be anything ridiculous.
Just draw weight.
Tight.
No change. That'll be one more to BYE-NORRIS. 15-13. In a match that started out going bang, bang, bang with 3s and 4s and all sorts of like JT. Now it's dried up to singles only.
Tighten up. I'm going to take a little hiatus.
Thanks, JT. Joining me back in commentary is Jimmy Whitehead. Afternoon, Jimmy.
Hello.
It's just started to tighten up. I mean, the score's been close, but there's no more big scores anymore. We're seeing single after single. Five shots apiece next door in the women's pairs final. They played 3 of their 15 ends. Of course, once this match is finished, we'll move the cameras over and get a good half of that match.
Yeah. Jay with his nose just in front.
He gave us a little motion earlier. I said he could hear us, so we're trying to turn our volume down slightly.
He's met me before. He knows I don't have a volume lower than this one.
No off switch.
Nah. I think you just got to make sure you're not talking when they're on the mat and you're fine. It's not like we're sitting here bagging about or anything.
No, 100% no. No, all very complimentary. It's easy to be when you've got players like this.
Wouldn't be the first time I've been told off by Jay.
Probably won't be the last.
Here's a Vic Open, the last one at Shepparton. Got in trouble for commentating too loud on that one as well. But he told me off in a jovial way. He said, "You're saying what I'm thinking, and it's like hearing my own thoughts again." So sure, that's a sign of a good commentator.
Yeah.
You still hold shot?
This is probably the loosest end we've had from these two.
Check on it.
Ripple of applause.
Okay, mate. That's your side up. Okay.
Yeah, he's asking it to hurry. Look at that right angle turn.
Second shot, please, mate.
Last ball is second shot, yes?
Takes one out.
Bradley Marron sneaks the last one in there for a couple. We are back to tied, 15 shots apiece.
I did offer these two players the chance at starting at 20 apiece.
Just to save some time.
That's what I said this morning. They didn't take it.
Get the feeling we might get there anyway.
Ball was good, mate.
Yeah, two-person measure going on in the rink next door.
Never usually a good sign.
No, don't know. Too sure how many shots that was for, but we'll see what's added in the live scoring.
Start from Jay.
Yeah, it was a 7.
What?
It was a big collection of bowls, which I didn't see them push to one side. So Northern Gateway just picked up a 7.
What?
What was 5 all is now 12-5.
Reply from Brad. Shot. What a shot from BYE-NORRIS in reply to a farm one from Brad MARRON. Yeah, look to get to the jack. Yeah. Gotta be close, Tone. Gotta be close. Bowl clean out. Great shot.
Oh, yeah.
Draws applause again from Jay.
Just one. Just the one. And
Got a hold.
Wait.
Come on, Paul. Right, start here.
And now it's a couple.
Awesome.
But there's still one bowl to count. Yeah, green would be good 16 seconds now.
Yeah, real wide. Particularly forehand, sort of in this direction and backhand in the other.
Same again.
JT getting in trouble again.
Oh, you bowled the one that
Yeah, someone down there just talking right in the middle of the backswing maybe, but
Yeah, Josh Thornton.
was it?
Disgrace. Escort him out the venue.
That Josh Thornton, he's trouble.
It's no good. The boss like a foghorn.
What does Jay do here, Jimmy? Just try and get to it on the backhand and trail it back.
Oh, it's a tough shot. I can see forehand trying to land in between the two bowls, almost get a perfect split of them. If he gets the edge of the one that's to the left of the two, edge it through the jack to his own. Tough shot though. I think backhand's the lower percentage. Or he goes bigger than both for the split. He does go bigger than both. Oh no.
Two more to Brad Marron. Successive twos for a 17-15 lead.
Getting into the business end of this match now.
Play down there, mate. I'd rather you play. You trail it. That's all they're going to do. They're just going to keep bashing through their head. Oh, good. You want the back there? Good, mate. Good.
You can come in. Just get something in your mate. Like that one. Hold up. Check. Alright, good there.
It's the shot bowl, Jimmy.
Yeah, stuff from Jay.
Brad's got to add probably 3 feet on his last. Just like that.
Great ball.
2 seconds.
2 seconds. Come on, boy.
Jay's going to have a look for it.
Great ball. Just the one down.
Bradley Marron's going to come up and have a quick look.
2 feet under there, that's fine. That's on the way in. Otherwise, here, you keep narrowed onto yours, sit the bowl. Yeah, alright. Got mine on the way in.
I feel like it wasn't that long ago that we saw Nicole Went from Northern Gateway win the novice up here.
Yeah. That is right. 3 years ago, I want to say.
Yep.
Yeah, mate. Good.
And finds herself playing pretty well in the women's pairs final.
Still got it.
Do you want me to come have a look?
Yep, of course you can.
Oh, he's close to adding another there, Brad. He does. Good shooting. Just going again, Tone. Oh, well. He's fashioned a shot out of that, I think. There's double ricochets, flick backs there, and ball's going everywhere then. Oh, no, his toucher actually went quite far to the right. Very difficult to see who's got shot from here. Probably Jay, I assume.
No one really seems sure.
No, no one's giving anything away.
Not too much on it.
Umpire.
So just given they've got a toucher in the ditch
Long.
and quite away from where the jack is sort of on the edge of the rink, they're going to call the umpire to come over and just make sure this one's done correct, which will give us an opportunity to answer
Yeah,
Jay Allendale's question, which we don't have a player of the state championships. We do crown the best region.
I mean, I probably would have taken the player award.
No doubt. Just for your after-hours activities.
Absolutely dominated JT this week.
Well, you played 3 games. You had 3 in the win column and 0 in the loss column. So
I'll award that to me. But yeah, we do have the best region, so there's a point scoring system. And it's going to the wire between Sandbelt and Metro West. So Sandbelt with their noses slightly in front. But for Metro West to win, they need Jay to win this and Sandbelt to come runners up in the women's pairs, which could happen.
Good.
Bobby Carlson, our umpire, very experienced umpire. Yes. Confirming Bradley Marron's bowl is shot. Pick up a single. 3 ends in a row. Now 18-15 is the score.
Just have a try. I want you to be wide over anything. Yeah, even if you just touch the shot bowl, it should come out.
Yeah, thank you, Shane. That's Josh. He's producing the show for us from SEN.
Yeah, mate, same idea. You're very close. Your weight is perfect. Yeah, good effort, mate. On down.
Bradley looked frustrated with himself after that last one turn.
His first one was bang on line, but about 2.5 feet short. The next one, probably 2.5 yards. Nice leisurely Sunday today, Jimmy.
Mate, I gotta get back for a birthday dinner. Fanny's driving this game. Joe. So remember from the other day, the men's singles last 16 when these two played. This is where Brad sort of got in front around this time.
And then J-Boy picked him back. Could we be seeing the same script today?
Just cooking a bit here. Yeah, you heard him say no jack. That was why he's giving it away to Jay with his last bolt. See if Jay can punish him. I don't know though. Quick.
It's good enough.
That just took the sting out of that ball, and maybe he stayed in for a second.
He did.
Yes, 18-17.
Chances of this getting to 20 all, I reckon, are about $1.05.
Come on, Nick. Push. Yeah, great ball, mate. Very good. Oh, good one, mate. Keep on line. Yeah, mate. Well, Sarah.
Reasonable track here, Jimmy.
Yeah, good. Swipe is really good.
Yeah, I wonder if Jay drives that now. Nope.
Yeah, mate. That's green. Real nice, yes. Oh, great shot.
I think knowing there was an impending drive coming, he's gone for a bit of cover as Brad. He's pretty much drawn half or a couple of balls away from the ditch. Jay,
Sorry, mate.
what a shot.
Wow.
Jack. Stay between shot bowl and the jack.
5 inches.
Okay,
reasonable home for Brad there. Gives him a little bit of insurance. In case that Jack was going out there. A couple of J's there.
I'll come have a look, Nick.
Just floated past. It's looking pretty good for a while then, that ball.
Probably safer.
Well, I think that's exactly what it was, don't they?
The one for Jay, 18 all. Start. Great start. Tarawali just waiting. Chalk that. Brad goes, Wooshka. Close turn, very close.
Got it.
Yeah, Jack goes in the pit. There's a toucher in there too. Jack is just under a foot away from the edge of the rink.
Yeah, second shot.
Feels like this.
Take it out.
Going a tad. It does.
Baby's got one.
Go down, mate. Go down, Nick.
a bit tone. Just drops in, does Jay. Gives a little frustrated tap. Patch of his own hand.
That one? How far? That one there is that far out.
Great effort from Brad. The second shot, so Jay moving front, 19-18.
Jimmy, JT's back to kick me out. Enjoy the rest of the call.
Wasn't a very long break, was it, JT?
Nah, I just said to Mel. What's going on?
I've got to be honest, I'm a bit tired in commentary this week.
That's nothing against the game. The game's actually amazing.
I think the women's pairs will finish some point on Wednesday.
What was that?
That is trundling along that game.
Yeah, lucky we got some. We're going to get some female
I'm going to have
commentators
to
in
get on
here.
the road. I wasn't going to miss this birthday dinner. Start from Brad.
This game is seesawed that many different times. I was just watching that end from inside the window then with the jack in the pit. Good last bowl by Brad to cut it back to 1.
Yeah, it was a great ball in the context of how close this game is. Every shot's going to count. Did you get in trouble for talking again when you wasn't on commentary before?
I was, yeah. I also got in trouble for sitting there next to Burgerlicious. I'll blame Mel Boyd for that one. I reckon he was talking the loudest. I don't think I've actually spoken any louder than I have all day, and this is another rink across from where we were streaming this morning. Jay just sliding past again.
Jay's second shot, mate. How far past Jack Eye, please?
3 feet past. Come on, run, please, get on. Come on, Nick, run. Yes, pretty good.
That'll be 2. Brad was urging it to get across. He didn't want it to sit somewhere where it was shaping a good head for Jay to run at. It's left some gaps there, so it's probably going to force Jay by.
To draw it.
Yep. 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 Wants to drop a yard off his last, Jimmy. Coming now. It's not going to quite get there though.
Weight was good, Nick.
You'd be unhappy about this end.
Big moment this. Puts Brad within striking distance if he can add another round.
Yeah, he can go out now if he gets his 3.
Come on, run. come back in
Back
now.
over, yep.
Yep. In under them.
What am I, a metre and a half, 2 metres?
2.
Doesn't make it. 20-19, Bradnow leads. Exchanging glancing blows, but no knockout blow delivered so far.
No. I just have this feeling, Jimmy, it's going to go to 24 all again.
I did offer them both the opportunity of starting at 20 all before the game started, JT, because I knew it was going to go down to the wire. So I said, why don't you just start on the wire? Start from Brad. Reminder, Jay going. 4.
Julie, even if you're skirting our bowl, you get to there, you're counting.
2 titles, already won the men's singles. Trying to add this champ of champs to it.
He does tend to have a tendency, Jay, to find himself, get himself out of trouble at the end of games. G Stewart just making a comment that he's good in tight games.
Yeah, I agree. It's because he has an ability to play the absolute whoppers, the ones where he has to do it.
This one looks tight.
Still fancy us for 2, mate. Even if you want to, navigate under there.
Yep.
Much better line here from Jay. Just on his speed.
It's urgent it, Winnow.
Come on, Nick. Settle in. Oh, mate, you gave it a great time. Great effort, mate.
Brad's close here. Just got to slide past.
It's not gonna.
Just lacked 18 inches.
It's the least of the preferred hands. His backhand here.
a foot in his last. Same line. Be 2 to Brad, I reckon. And it is 22-19. Now we can go out. Makes it all interesting. Richard, yes, this is the final.
Not a bad start when you only need 3 to win.
Yep. Probably didn't want to sit sideways like that. Won't be surprised if Jay goes big early.
He hasn't quite got his drive going yet, JT, but as I say, they'll probably absolutely nail this one. Just high. Now it starts to get interesting because he can go out, Brad.
I was going to say, I thought it was short. Another good one here. Doesn't want to fatten it up though.
Oh, wow. Almost too good, JT.
Well, Jay has to play the same pole and he gets a result now. And he's close.
Yeah, he's got it.
Got them both. What a shot.
Jack will go square out the rink and we'll replay that one. Was almost too good from Brad Marron.
Yeah, worst thing could have done was sat next to it like that.
Replay that one. I'll give it to both of these players. They're playing this game in pretty good spirits between one another.
Correct.
There's a lot of clapping each other's bowls and little jokes in between moments.
Good speed again from Brady. Good correction here from J-Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Brad's close again. It's all down to his speed now, Jimmy. Just shy, a couple of feet.
Yeah, it was just always a touch short.
You can see the dryness in the green there. If it gets to that part, it actually rolls on further than what they probably expect to.
Cheers, Gussie. It's been a good big week. Probably didn't help myself staying out a bit late last night, to be fair, but other than that, it's been good.
I feel good. J-Boy, another good bowl here. That'll count. It's 2. Yeah, big bowl from Brad, just if he misses. It'll be a free hit for Jay to level the match up. The way Brad's playing, you expect him to fix it up here, Jimmy. Oh, he's not there. Alright. Jay's got 2 feet to count here. Take the match to 22 all.
Some bloke's trying to come in through the gate at the side, and it's the world's noisiest gate, and he's got no idea. Never seen a bloke outsmarted by a gate before.
He looks like a type of bloke would be outsmarted by a gate, though.
He's done. Mate, you're not supposed to laugh that hard at your own joke. You've lost the plot. Doesn't get the turn out of that one, but peg this one back to 22-21 the way Brad Marron now.
Well, they both can go out now.
Yeah, this is where the fun starts. Told you we should have started at 20 all. That's been a cracking game. It's a fact.
Fair call, Paige. Fair call.
That geezer we got outsmarted by the gate has just opened a packet of crisps in the worst way I've ever seen someone open a packet of crisps.
Stop it.
Mate, he's bit the corner off a packet of crisps. He's eating through the corner. What is going on? Shh. Shh. Brad's going. Close.
Cut the ball.
Who opens a bag of crisps in the corner?
Even I can pull the top apart with my dodgy fingers.
Mate, he's literally eaten the corner off this. This is chaos.
Another good bowl here by J-Boy. Better. He's going to hide the jack now.
Yeah, great shot.
That's a great shot.
2 phenomenal bowls by him. We go again. It's just the 1 bowl target now.
He is.
Got it again. Oh, oh God, Cyril Rowley showing some fleet of foot to tackle the bowl as it was about to go into the.
It was like he was in a
women's pair set
100
next
metre
to him.
running race. He took off that hard.
He was phenomenal. See his proud family on at the side clapping him. Mate, that was some fleet of football, Darryl.
Great bowls by both boys.
He's knackered now. Look at him. He's had a puff. He's having a. He's had a puff. Yeah, it's been a long week, CJ, to be fair.
Feels like a week since I've seen him and Luke up here.
Yeah, well, it has been.
Come on, Nick. Hold it, mate. Oh. Good. Cut it back, mate.
I'll be the number one shot.
Mm-hmm. This will be the best one now, though, Jimmy.
Great bowl, Brad Marron.
Close.
Yeah, he's interested.
Yeah.
You can see that stalk from BYE-NORRIS.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Everything happened there. He got the walk. Looked like he was going to get the jack then. Just clipped off Brad's, and you can see Darryl Rowley. The blue puddle for Jay. Got the shot out of that.
Brad looks close. It's coming now, Jimmy. He's
Here
either
he
going to hit the
goes.
bowl or get the jacker in the corner.
Brad Marron, what a shot. He's a big fist bump to himself as well.
Great bowl.
This is getting good now. Not that it wasn't good before. What a shot this from Brad Marron. Bowl on the jack. Over to his own. Holds two. What's Jay going to reply? JT. He's going to need to find something.
It's coming, Jimmy.
He's got to rip. He's got to rip hard now.
Oh,
So, Brad Marron will
can win the
have
match here.
a shot to win the title.
He can win the match. It's
Where's...
not dangerous.
I was about to say, where is the danger?
But there isn't really. Like, if he's a foot, making sure he's there.
He's got to play good weight, which he's been
And
good
you
at all
can't
day.
tip the blue bowl of Jay's in.
Oh, Clark is saying take the two.
I'm playing the shot.
Could this be it? Could this be the moment?
He's definitely trying for it. There's no doubt about that.
Brad wins this final. He's on a good track here,
It's close.
JT.
Oh, he's just not getting down. His speed was awesome.
Oh. He's got to forget that though, and recognise the fact that he's on 24 now. 24-21. The only thing that'll be going through Brad's mind, other than how do I find one more shot, is he was 24-18 up on Jay a few days ago.
I don't think you're thinking about that.
Oh, I don't know.
If you are,
Then
you
yeah.
might be in some trouble.
Yeah.
Or you just got to think about one shot. That's all I need. Is one shot.
Well, that's all he does need.
One good bowl will get you the champion title.
Here we go.
First ball's not far away, Jimmy.
Yep, handy. Don't think he'll win the end with that bowl though.
No. Jay will definitely have something to do with this. Although this is not the one yet.
Round your foot, mate.
You'd love to just nose one, wouldn't you, Jimmy, in this situation, if you're Brad Marron.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't done it yet.
Pace is pretty good. It's in and around, but again, still plenty of room for Jay.
And then
He's definitely there this time. Is he going to set something?
Just going to drift through. So another opportunity for Brad to try and shut this end down. It's paparazzied at the back of the rink there.
He's definitely high this time. How's his speed?
Quicker.
How's his speed, Jimmy?
Where's this Jack going? Oh, what a shot. That could be the ball that wins him the title.
I think he's playing weight on the forehand now.
Jay needs to get something happening here. Got to hold a little
Jimmy,
bit.
he's
Got to
close.
hold a little bit.
He's
Jay
close.
Norris.
He's close.
Bowl clean and gets it through the second bowl. He runs a little bit, and I think the front bowl will be shot now. Hard to tell the angles.
What a bowl.
Great hit from Jay.
I thought when he hit it flush too, like fat, his bowl was going to drop its pace and hang around. It just kept rolling, didn't it, all that dry stuff?
Well, it is still 2 to Brad Marron here.
It's a lot more room though.
Mm. Jay, I've one bowl to come after this one of Brad's to keep himself in this final.
We're in an eerie situation, a similar situation again. Because the other day, Brad held match and Jay come down and trailed the Jack with his last.
Brad draws another. Still room for Jay. We attack this backhand or forehand. When I say attack, I mean which hands he goes.
I
don't
think he's
mean draw.
drawing. I think he's drawing on the backhand.
Yeah, he's definitely drawing.
He can get Jack high, 18 inches wide, and still get shot.
Could this be the moment Brad Marron wins the Champion of Champions? Should Jay force another end at least? Here he goes. BYE-NORRIS. Usually pretty good under pressure. He's having a good
Speed looks good, Jimmy.
walk down of this.
Speed looks good, Jimmy.
Can he hurry?
Speed looks good, Jimmy.
He's gotta hurry. What a
The
shot
speed
from
looks good, Jimmy.
BYE-NORRIS. Was that ever in doubt, JT? Was that ever in doubt? Great stuff, and we'll go again. 24-22. What a player. What a pressure player BYE-NORRIS is. Look at that monstrosity of that bag of crisps, man. Ridiculous.
Excuse me.
Right, 24-22.
Righty-o.
come on, Nick. Down harder, mate. Down harder. What a shot. Brilliant. You made it with quite a few down now. quite a few. Alright, you got it. Paper would be really nice. Oh, babe. Right. Yeah, mate.
Don't think we're seeing the winning shot yet, Jimmy.
Nope.
All good. You did a great bowl of defence, mate. Awesome.
This one looks better by Jay. He's inside his own. It's probably the shot.
He's the shot.
Let's go now, Paul. Here.
Brad's a lot tighter this bowl. Is he going to hang around?
Jay, change hand here now.
No. It is interesting they're playing backhand around the clock, isn't it? Looks better again, Jimmy.
Yeah, looks good here. How's his speed?
It'll count, I reckon. Oh, yeah.
Number 2, please, mate.
It's close.
And the actual shot bowl is this one, please.
Just holding 2, Jay.
The shot bowl is the one closer to Jack High, just behind. Which is why Brad's staying on the back end. He knows if he gets that bowl and flops in, he's going to have shot himself.
Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh, he runs into the short one of Jay's. Jay will still hold. Might only be the one
I
now.
don't think he'll play backhand now, though, Jimmy.
Nope.
In no way he wants to turn that bowl of Brad Marron's over.
Still 2 to Jay.
He could actually draw inside. If we look at the screen right now, the
To the
wing
left.
bowl to the left of the head.
Could hold game himself.
And
Jay.
yeah, exactly. Force a big shot from Brad.
Thanks, Jules.
Hear a pin drop here.
He's out wide, but that is the wide side. He's urging it to come in. He's urging it to come in. Could be.
His pace was all time. I don't think it is. If you want my very quick opinion from the side of the green, and a rubbish angle.
Brad's asking the question at Darryl Rally. Favours it for 3, but it's close. Was his words.
So he signalled.
Magpie.
So this could be the last bowl of the game, one way or the other. Remember, this one finished 25-24 to Jay buying the men's singles round of 16 earlier in the
Oh,
week.
the first part looks good, Jimmy. He's definitely not too wide. He's given it a chance.
Brad Marron trying to use that ball to come across. He uses it. Oh, it keeps walking down the green though, JT.
Oh, I think it's still 2.
We could be going 24 all here. Brad's just in disbelief off the side of camera.
I think he felt that if he landed that fat and flopped, he was going to get shot.
Just kind of carried him
Didn't-
running down, didn't
Didn't get it on the didn't get it full, did he?
he? It is 2.
24 all.
24 all here. Wow.
Hold
Here
on
we
to-
go.
Hold on to your seats.
Here we go.
Mat up. Jack in the tee. Sink it. What do you reckon?
No.
Nah. They're both just too good at draw bowlers.
What an amazing final this is.
I did call it.
Right, it's the first one you got right all week, Pelt.
Yeah, well, Bracken clock's right twice.
Break the tension with a knife, JT.
We've got a lot of viewers here too watching this.
Mate, that's awesome. Brilliant. Love ya.
Chasing a kangaroo off the green, JT. There's a magpie that came in. You just see it there, right in the middle of the rink.
Is it in front?
Yeah, mate.
Swap it over?
Yeah, I'll swap now. Probably in the bowl.
Seems high, that first one. Yeah, he didn't like it.
That's what happens when you got to chase a magpie off a green.
Still got a long way down, didn't it, though?
Mm.
You'll never be unhappy about a long one.
Yeah.
Hang past me. Sorry, mate.
I think Brad's quick too.
Second, buddy. Very, very close.
Nerves?
Of course there's be nerves. You'd be mad to think there wasn't any. It's the one who controls them the best. This bit's better. There's no doubt this one's better.
Correct.
It's awfully close, Jimmy.
Wants it to hurry as much as it can. Oh, grub shot, a couple of feet away.
Don't think that one's a match winner either. I reckon this one's quick again, Jim.
Yeah, wide.
No, line's
Gets
good.
back,
It'll
yeah,
get
gets
back to
back.
centre line, all right. No problems at all. All right. BYE-NORRIS wants 2 feet in his last. Speed's good. Just urging it to get down
Yeah,
now.
he said be the right speed.
He's
is what he
urging it
said.
to get down.
It's closer, improves. Still work for Brad MARRON to do here.
It's forced him to the forehand, Jimmy. Still 18 inches to draw a shot. It's coming. It's definitely better speed for him. Is it going to be enough though?
No, it's not. No, it is not. Last bowls for each player now.
Unless it's a dead end.
Jay's holding.
Still think he wants a closer one.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. He doesn't want to give that much room. He's just taking a little bit of time to have a bit of water. Compose himself.
Oh, the ball. What a ball.
Rightio. It's looking alright, Jim. It's all on the speed.
Really short.
Mm,
How far past my last bowl is it?
right.
Yep.
So Brad MARRON, if he finds 1.5 foot away, he's going to win this. If he doesn't, BYE-NORRIS take out the singles double at state champs 2024.
Even if he gets his own with the right weight, it's probably good enough to knock it in for shot.
Here we go.
Let's have a look.
Ooh.
Seems high. It's got a long way to come.
Brad
Here it comes,
Marrow.
though.
Brad
Here it
Marrow.
comes, though.
Can he do it?
Jimmy,
Yes, he
he's done
can,
it.
JT. Yes, he can. He adds the little bit of weight on he needed and draws the shot to win the final. Big embrace between the two players in the middle of the green. Played in sensational spirits, this one. What a final. Absolute cracker of a game. And Brad Marron will take this one down 25-24. It will reverse the result from the singles encounter earlier in the week. Yeah, big shame there could only be one winner there, JT, but hats off to Brad Marron and commiserations to BYE-NORRIS.
I just loved the way they played it, the two of them. Played in fantastic spirit, respect for each other, and just quality bowls as well.
Yeah, mad stuff. Brad, a little bit emotional on the side of the green by the looks of it. Yeah, fantastic stuff. All right, well, we'll get ourselves ready to move over to the women's pairs final. So just stay with us.
Same stream. Put a couple stream restart. It's easy to just leave it running. You know that's working. I don't have to stick with it. I can change the holds.
Right, we're back live here on BBTV. This is Champions Week. Women's pairs action.
You done the scores? It's still just letting some of those. Oh, sorry.
We have just finished our men's Champion of Champions coverage. Now we're switched over to the women's pairs final. It is currently 16-12 in favour of Julie Fit, which is the Northern Gateway rink. So for Sandbelt, we've got Courtney Bennington leading for Nicole McKenzie. And for Northern Gateway, we have Nicole Went leading for Julie Fit. Joining me in commentary, got a couple of superstars in here. Liv Cartwright and Liv Slade. Afternoon, ladies.
Hey Tone, how are
Good
we?
afternoon.
I'm excited for this one. We've been keeping an eye on it while we're watching the boys, and it's been one cracker of a game. There's been some big scores, but some absolute magnificent draw bowling by both teams.
Certainly has 2 5s and a 7 in this match. Not too many times you're picking up a 7 in a state championship final.
No.
Always good when you're on the right side of it though. So this is Nicole Went, novice champion from a few years back. Pink bowls are hers, green bowls or aqua bowls are Courtney Bennington's. Nicole McKenzie has the blue solid colour, and Julie Fit has the Henselite XG halved blue.
Great shot by Nicole, just unlucky with the result with that one.
15 ends, so we'll get about a third of this match as I just crashed through everything behind me. Sorry about that, Josh. So Mackenzie holding one.
Courtney will be just looking to add another one here, obviously. Fit and Went, they have, looks to be a few seconds, so just creating another one in there for Nicole to work with her last 2 bowls. Wants to hold on. What a shot. Changes the angles up, makes it a bit trickier for Jules to come in. Jules will just be looking to come in and disturb this the best she can. The greens here at Bendigo East are turning quite nicely, so she will be able to come just around on her forehand here. Looking to just disturb things, wants to hang on. Bit fortunate there, but you could see the idea. Wanted to just arrive, change things up, get a roll through the jack.
Use me as your guide. Edge on me, that works, right? Yep.
Anthony, there are 2 lives on the stream, so I mean mine's going good.
Yeah, my old man's not going too bad. He's they're loving life at the moment, playing bowls. Unfortunately lost the first round of the triples on Thursday. Great game.
Just a reminder, we've got Liv Slade and Liv Cartwright in here.
Or some call us Live Squared.
Yeah.
Whatever you
Live
want to
Squared,
call
yep.
us.
Played in a great
What a
shot by
shot.
Played Nicole
Nicole.
McKenzie. Holding one now with the Courtney Bennington bowl. Yes, Liv squared. Of course, she had a terrific Victorian Open, won the triples.
Yeah, we did.
Cass Millerick.
pretty good campaign.
Yes, it helps when you have a really good team and you work really well together.
Good players make a good team, Liv.
They do, especially Liv Cartwright and Cass Miller. It can't complain there.
We had fun, that was the main thing.
Yeah,
And got the title.
Well, on it, yeah.
which
And
was a
cash.
bonus.
All right, what's Julie Fit done here?
She's not far away. He wants to get down. What a great effort.
Not far off getting the result that she wanted.
Next we'll be looking to add another one, but it looks like I might have 2 now.
Could even be 3, couldn't it? Depending on how far that jack moved. Hard to tell from that angle. Courtney's legs right in the road. Now these cameras have just been moved for those who've just joined us, so the ladies probably aren't quite used to getting out of the road of the camera yet.
Just wants to come back. Just slipping wide. 3, there we go. Scores tighten up. Back to 1 shot in it. I'm loving this finals day, Tone. There's been some very close matches and it's exciting.
Certainly has.
Weather's nice, company's great, bowl's even better.
Perfect conditions here for bowls, really, isn't it?
Yep. I'm sitting on the sideline getting sunburnt. Had to go to the toilet, put some sunscreen on.
16, 15, 11 ends gone. Righto, ladies, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who's going to win it from here? It's a pretty close game. Obviously, 4 ends left. Who's your pick? Liv Cartwright?
I'm not going to say anyone, but whoever wins this end, I think, is very the key. If you can nail this early, Escorts will look to just correct that one. Handy track though, it's not far away in the ideal scheme of things. I think, yeah, this end is, 12th end. It's that key moment of the game. I know a lot can happen around this 12th, 13th end, and if you can just nail it, set yourself up. And so I'm sitting on the fence. I know you hate that. Viewers hate that, but they're all great ladies, so.
This is true. It's the sad part about a game of bowls.
know.
There's one winner and one that's not the winner. What about you, Liv Slade? Who are you picking? Come on. No fences.
Oh, well, Liv stole my answer. Look, as you guys have said, they're all really lovely ladies and their bowls are amazing. So, as Liv said, it just really depends who nails this end. But yeah, as we've seen a few numbers in this game, so anything can happen. But I don't know. Don't know.
I'll change my answer. I'm going to
Right,
go
here
for
we
the
go,
sandbelt.
Right.
Comeback is on.
Yep. So they're 1 shot down, 16, 15. We played 11 ends. You think the sandbelt pairing can get there?
Yep.
I'll go for the Northern Gateway then.
No, this is what I like.
I had to take the lead.
is what I
That's
like.
all right.
A little bit of a competition within the competition.
But yeah, no, the two Nicoles being invited to the City vs Country event, so
Yep.
really handy.
And Courtney as well, I think.
Courtney played for City. Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, Courtney.
3 out of the 4, that's not a bad effort. I don't know much of Jules, but I'm sure she's here for a reason and she's definitely done her bit in the bowl scheme of things.
Yeah, very
A handy
bowler.
player, yeah.
Got a feeling she won the Northern Gateway singles last year.
Yeah, radio.
Might have beaten Jordan Long in the final.
Wow, that would have been a really good game to watch.
Would have.
two very strong players there.
First part's good, mate.
Nick's on a handy line here. Wants to hold on. What a shot.
Yeah, lovely weight.
Jules just trying to come on her back end, get another one in the area. Just build that head a bit more. Obviously, with the 2 and walk scheme of things, it's a draw, and then once you become that, your leads are ultimately your leads and your thirds. You play your 2 bowls as a lead, and then when you come play your next 2 bowls, you've turned into that second or that third with those kind of up shots, changing the angles, changing that, and just setting it up for your skip, really.
That is the good thing about the 2 and walk pairs is you're playing those different shots that you might not normally get to play if you're just playing as a lead or skipping as well with the drawing.
Yeah, not taking anything away from 3-bowl pairs or something like that, but it's very position specific, isn't it? Whereas this one, every player's got to be able to contribute with every shot at any given time.
Yeah. As much as the walking sucks, I think it's a great, a great concept of the, those 4 positions ultimately within one game. It's
the true test.
It is.
And that's what state championships are all about. It's not about, power plays and shortened games and all that sort of thing that tries to make the interest level a little bit different. It's a more traditional version of the game. It's about finding who the best player is, and we've found that over the last week. Recap of some of our results. Women's champion of champions singles went to Brooke Edwards from Metro West. She defeated Lynn Pym from Mornington Peninsula. Women's singles went to Kelly McKieran from Sandbelt. She got over the top of Rebecca McMahon from West Coast. Women's pairs we're witnessing now. Women's triples was another win to Mornington Peninsula. Anita Jenkins, Sharon Jarvis, and Sandy McColgan.
Sit down. Sit down.
It's a good bowl.
Great bowl. Great bowl.
And the triples, they defeated Goulburn Murray, Boswell Sprague and Greco. And a very close match in the women's 4s. Sue Tyson, Jenny O'Connor, Jenny Hill, Kerry Leask from Goulburn Murray getting up 14-13 over Cheryl Atkinson, Jodie Neville, Tristool and Sammy Atkinson. The mixed pairs was again another title to Kelly McKieran, partner Ellie Forsyth representing Sandbelt. We were able to account for the Mackenzie Watts combination from Gippsland. As we see Nicole Wentz bowl come in here.
Play with a bit of weight just to disturb that.
She's too wide, just a touch.
Yeah. You can see the idea. There is a nice track in there. Up through theirs, get Courtney's.
There is, you've got Julie's as a catcher there as well.
There any way in, or you
If there any jack movement.
Some of the men's results from this week. The State Championships men's singles, BYE-NORRIS 25-23 defeated Dan Priddle. So Metro West getting over Geelong in the final of the state singles. In the pairs, a win to the Strzelecki pairing of James Scullen and Wynne McElwain. They got over Luke Lamont and CJ Snary. In the triples, it was a win to the local team. Bendigo, Campaspe, Goldfields, Leroy Graham, Toddy Matthews and Darren Burgess defeated Matty O'Brien, Alex Skilton and Dylan Fisher. In the 4s, similar combination from Northern Gateway, Dylan Fisher, Johnny McCarran, Matty O'Brien and Cooper Westcombe took the title over the very strong Ocean Grove Geelong rink. Abro Clark, Sloper and Tyson Cromie.
Courtney just trying to play a similar bowl to her last. This is the wider hand, so it will try and get back to the line.
She has
Nicole.
finished in a good home as well there.
Does Nicole play with weight again? Back herself second time?
I would. You've got a couple of seconds. She didn't miss by much. It was just on the higher side. It is funny angles, to be honest, but she's got the shot in her, so I'd be backing yourself. Wants to get down.
Anything can happen here.
Something has happened.
There's still one down with Nick's bowl that just got rolled up. Definitely changes the angles for sure. These ladies will just be analysing everything as they know that it's coming to the pointy end of the match, and they just need to find another way in there and cover those danger zones.
You got to there to get another shot. That one's coming forward. That one? Is that mine? That's you. Yeah. That's us, that's Jules.
Nicole is going to come down the forehand. Like Courtney said, that is them on the way in, so any contact is not bad. Just slips past will be a great result too. Because Courtney's just in the way of the camera.
Come on, pump it. Yeah, good mate. Awesome.
That's exactly what they called. Did they make 3? I don't know.
2.5.
Does make quite a nice shot for Jules though. On the backhand.
What I have noticed though watching these ladies, not just today but over the events, is they're not afraid to play that weighted shot, and it's great and I love it because people underestimate the power of us women, and when people come out here and do their thing and play that aggressive shot, it's great, especially when they get the outcome.
Absolutely.
Changing the way of the games.
Yeah, people overestimate speed in an upshot, don't they? I mean,
They do.
Doesn't need to go 100 k's an hour.
No.
It's got to be accurate.
Yeah.
Any sort of level of weight is going to dislodge bowls, disrupt heads.
Correct.
Exactly right. We've all experienced that at some point. We've all tried to maybe either go a little bit too hard and come out as a pineapple and end up halfway down the green.
Now, you two are both very successful juniors, of course, and now in open age company, but it is a trait of a lot of juniors or younger bowlers that they do go for speed over accuracy. It's not until you get a little bit wiser and you start to think, hang on, I'd rather be accurate than quick.
Yeah. I think at that younger age too, they're just excited that they can let it go fast.
True.
They're like, oh, I can drive so fast.
Yeah, it's almost a competition to see who can let it out the fastest.
Nicole just looking to add another one here. Put the pressure right back on Jules.
That's the special comments of Liv Cartwright. We also have Liv Slade, so Liv Squared is in the house.
I see my sisters commented on the live stream. Hello, Maddie. Nice of you to join in, seeing as you're not a bowler. Love the views.
She'll be asking for you all the time now in the commentary.
She's always, all my family's, and I'm sure the same as Liv Cartwright, the whole family's always been very supportive, no matter if they're bowlers or not. Always jumping in on the live stream when you're playing or checking scores.
Perfect. Righto, Julie fit.
Big bowl in the scheme of this game.
I think she's just mouthed that she's not going to be up. She shakes her head, a bit disappointed with herself. We'll see whether this is 2 or 3. It's 2 bowls out.
Which puts the Sandbelt ladies in the lead by 1 shot at the moment.
3.
It's 3. There we go, 18-16.
This is where it gets exciting. Last couple of ends or 3 ends.
Goes with your comment earlier that whoever wins this end will win. So
Correct.
Sandbelt backed up your pick anyway. So they picked up 11 shots in the last 4 ends, the Sandbelt pair.
Yeah, after they're probably slower start than they would have planned. They've definitely charged home in the fight for the title here at Bendigo East.
Exactly right. Just goes to prove that you're never out of the game. You always fight back.
3 ends to play, 15 end matches and 2 and a walk pairs for a state title. That one just sailing slightly, narrowly missing the jack. Does stay up though.
Nicole will just be looking to really capitalise on that miss from Courtney, because when you are a lead, if you've got that free opportunity, you got to take it. Especially in matches like when the score is this tight and it's in the key stages of the match. If you can nail that jack when the opposition's off, you've done your job. It's not far away here.
Yeah, great opening bowl. Anything behind's not a bad thing. Good pace green here at Bendigo East. Around the 16 seconds or thereabouts, you'd say.
Yeah. Would be surprised if this one is a touch quicker. Great correction from Courtney here. It's got that lovely turn as well, as you see. Those bowls just get away if you miss your mark by the tiniest bit. Similar line to her last.
It's consistent. There's no
It
doubt about
is.
that.
And as a bowler myself, I'd be happy with that. You've given yourself a bowler chance. You've finished on the positive side, and especially with the 2 skips up that end, or even the 4 players on the green, they've all got that aggressive side, and they'll be playing to sit bowls and trail the jack when they do come into position. So they're definitely not wasted there.
Now, thanks to the City of Greater Bendigo, who've partnered with us to bring state championships for 2024 to Bendigo East Bowling Club this year.
Cole's on a great track here.
It's a good shot.
Draws some applause from Nicole Wench. She knew that was the shot.
What can Jules do here? Couple down.
But plenty of bowls to come, as they say.
Looks to be a bit narrow, but the finish on this green.
You do just see the lovely turn on those bowls.
Nothing, not one bowl on that side of the rink. Everything's crossed the head so far. Shows that there is a good bit of finish, a bit of turn on this green.
Love it, mate. Work
2
it.
crackers here.
Yeah, Nicole just drawing another beautiful shot just behind as well, which she will not be disappointed about.
Jules looks to correct her weight that little bit.
Not far away.
Fair correction. Might have drawn the absoluter. Oh, the angles are tricky.
Can be a bit deceptive, but I'd say from the naked eye it does look like that shot, the last one. Courtney Pennington, of course, she's now married. Changing hands here. Don't know whether that's got the trip though, does it?
The line was really good.
Yep.
Especially changing the hands.
Cole just taking her time, settling in, looking at the shot, what she plays before she gets on the mat, which is one big thing that I am an advocate for in the game of bowls. Do not play the shot if you have no idea what you're going to play, because then your mind goes in completely opposite directions to where your hand's going to end up.
Yeah, you don't want to be in two minds. You can often see that in the result.
Yeah.
That'll get you shot.
We've all learnt that the hard way at some point, I think.
So Courtney will be looking to add a couple of metres on her last.
Looks a bit more promising. Nix likes it.
Just got to hold around that front bowl.
Just unlucky. If she had gotten the other sort of edge of that bowl, she would have rolled in for shot. Good weight for the shot.
Cole just wants to hang around. Not all bad back there, but it does leave Nicole McKenzie with a fair bit of room, even if she does look to play positive and sit that bowl out. Touch the jack around the corner, you nearly make a few yourself.
Swing down off there, like, nothing too crazy.
I just heard Courtney say that nothing too crazy, but you swing down there, you'll be able to sit the bowl or touch the jack.
Nicole just following Courtney down on that forehand. She doesn't look too far away.
Wants to get down to the jack.
Oh.
Mighty attempt.
What's next on the bowls calendar for you, Liv Cartwright?
Oh, what is next? What are we in? April. It's a busy life I have. Probably state pennant coming up.
Yep, not too far away.
So that's in Moama. And then what's after that? I'll be heading up to the AO. So looking forward to catching up with some few good friends up there and trying to defend our fours title that we lucky enough claimed last year. So
Why not? Full book of rides other than that, there's singles, pairs and everything going on.
yeah, we're going for the lot. Why not? So see how that goes.
Tell us again who was in your fours combinations when you won the title last year.
So it was myself as lead, then we had Lara Butler from WA, then we had Chloe Stewart from Queensland, and then Caitlin Inch from Queensland
Very
and
handy
New Zealand.
combination. Some people know Lara Butler as Lara Mers, now married. A very, very good player from the West.
Cheers.
Nick, hurry! Up!
Just to hang
Not a
on.
bad
Oh,
ball
she's
here.
got.
Close. Great shot.
What a shot.
Oh, Mackenzie.
Courtney just egging that one on, and it helped every little bit. People
told
say
that
you
ball
look silly,
exactly what
but
to
it works, as we've just seen.
Beautiful shot.
I'd be surprised if Jules comes with a bit of weight. They do have majority of the back bowl. She can get that jack right through or sit it out.
She's watching it.
It's not a mile away, is it?
She's just got to get down. And she's got it.
Oh, if she gets
Couple
the
there
jack
for
far
them.
enough, that's got to be 3. Could be 4.
Wow, 2 big bowls by the skips. The game has just turned it back around just like that. 3 taken out. Brings the lead back to Jules and Nicole Went. We see an umpire.
Close, yeah. It was sort of a half a measure just to check. And now they'll go back and do it properly, but it is very close.
Bob Carlson's ready. He's on his feet.
Yeah, he doesn't miss too much, Bobby Carlson, one of the best in the business. And it's 4. What a cracking shot from Julie Fitt. Just back cuts the jack. Bowls waiting.
This is what you love to see. You know, you just picked up a number, and to slow the game down a little bit, you have a chat in the middle, see what length you want to roll.
Not even that, Liv, but just to, you know, calm yourself down, because there'd be a bit of, obviously, nerves flowing roundabout, and you'd be definitely excited. And coming into the back end of the game, just to take a couple of deep breaths and just go back to your strengths and keep those basic bowls, technique, and play to your own strengths and
Exactly right.
give yourself the chance.
Just seen a change of length from the Northern Gateway team here. At the start of the game, they were putting the mat right on the tee. Just bring the mat up a little bit. Change it. Change the game.
So 2 ends to play, as I say, up and back. Two-shot lead to the Northern Gateway pairing. It's the sound of like one of the army of local magpies you hear in our effects mic.
And there's one that loves to hang around us. If you
Yeah.
caught the men's champs on live, it did come a bit of a nuisance in the last end. It was great timing, as Jay said. Not ideal, but
Jay just having a bit of a chuckle as he tried to chase it off the rink.
Actually ended up walking about halfway up the rink. His opponent, Brad Marin, yelled out, "Foot fault." Then he said, "I'm just going to walk up and place my bowl next to the jack." It was a fantastic final, the men's champion of champion singles.
it was. 2 good starters here from the leads.
Yeah, it's behind. That's our food.
Speaking of the magpie, here it comes.
Courtney just jumped off the mat.
Heard it's queuing on the green, it went.
Think that's
Courtney just apologising to Nicole. You get that a lot in bowls.
Yeah, nobody intentionally bowls a bad bowl, do they?
No. And look, that wasn't even that bad.
No.
She got a little rub off Nicole Wentz, but finished in a good home, all the bowls behind.
Players change end. Liv Slade, what's on your bowls calendar next? Up to the Australian Open as well?
Yeah, I'm up to the Oz Open, so I really looking forward to it actually. I'm playing with the family, so playing with my sister in the pairs, my mum and sister in the fours as with someone else from our region, Kathleen from Blackburn.
Nice.
So really looking forward to it. But yeah, playing in a tournament with Lucas actually on next weekend. Looking forward to that one.
That'll be fun. He'll be in form when he wins a couple of titles at the Para Championships this week.
Exactly.
That'll be his
right.
aim.
Yep.
And I think I'm having a game with your father in the Australian Open
Yes.
fours as well. So
Look out.
Just looking forward to that.
yeah, I apologise in advance, Mark. Track was very good from Nicole McKenzie, just probably 5 feet short.
You go alright. I've seen you bowl, Tony. I played against you, actually. But Heathcote's on, remember?
Yes, I do. I do.
You dominated.
Very inconsistent. You're very kind.
You've got to start somewhere, let's be honest.
This is true, yeah. I've started at a very low base.
Jules, unfortunate there. Halves the jack the wrong way.
Just back to Courtney's, but it then does leave a nice shot. Those bowls are jack high now. Courtney just changing her mind and calling for Nicole to cover the back. I think we've seen a couple of bowls where the jack gets moved quite a fair bit. And with the head set up as it is, that's every chance, every possibility.
Courtney just realising that she was in the view of the camera.
Yeah. It is hard to get used to if you're not used to being streamed.
And when you're in the match, you're zoned in. You forget about the cameras.
Absolutely.
I mean, I know, I do. And you just you're too focused on calling the head, watching the bowls. And it's not every day you play with a camera behind your ring. So you just go about it how you do. And they try their best.
Particularly in this game where the first 10 or so ends didn't have a camera there. So we're playing their normal game. But look, at the end of the day, they're fighting it out for a state title. So if somebody gets in the road of the cameras, it's not the end of the world every now and again. We do remind them, of course, but...
I can't wait for this one to get down. She did turn her back on it and didn't like it.
But she's got the shot.
She should do that more often, I think.
Having a bit of a giggle with that one.
Just shows how nice these greens do turn as we watch on the replay. Comes back from just about the boundary peg with that late finish to snag the jack for one.
Particularly on that side, the other side of the green to where we sit. It's the wider of the two hands.
Yeah, the narrow side is still a wide side.
Yeah, true, it is. There's just great turn, great finish, great greens.
Couldn't ask so much better.
You can actually tell some of the bowls when they come in, they're almost on a right angle.
Yeah, I noticed yesterday when we were playing, you could tell that they just tried to turn that little bit faster than the bowl would let them.
As everyone knows, when someone yells the dude should try to do the same again, it's you can never normally do it.
Yeah. How good your memory?
We'll soon find out, is what most people say. So I just want to hang on. Did the damage with her first, as you'd say.
Yeah.
As much as she didn't like the bowl, it was a very handy shot. Courtney just looking to draw this one off.
She's on a good track.
What's
Comes
it
down
to?
to her weight.
Hang on.
Great effort. Second shot.
I'd nearly go to say that the
Third
head's
shot.
set up in a way that favours that Northern Gateway side. Or Sandbelt, I should say, sorry. Any touch of that jack around the corner. Jules will just be looking to capitalise here and play that shot first. Coming down her forehand. Just in that line, let it come back. She can manage to get back to Nicole's back one. That's a really handy shot, really handy position. But she's trying.
That is not a bad bowl. Just past the
great
jack.
effort.
The only thing now is from the skipper's end, it would look unbelievable to play that shot. As much as it looks jack high, it is a bowl behind, so weight is key here. Nothing too silly, just over the draw. She can sit that bowl or touch the jack around the corner. Happy days.
They're watching it quite intently.
Tell you what,
Not too far away. Needs to hold though.
Still a great effort, a good sider for our next bowl as well.
Yep.
call from Nicole is just to get one back in case it does run through. So at this level, you fast forward the play and just think about what they're trying to do, where the danger spots are. Especially you're holding the lead by 2, you've got a couple on the head. Best option is to, as Nicole said, stay away and just cover. There is a number there waiting to be happened if Nicole Mackenzie can snag that jack.
Yeah, if you can go into the last end of a state title holding 4, you take that just about any day of the week.
Handy shot there from Jules. Places it behind.
Bit of pressure on Nicole Mackenzie now.
Doesn't really have to change a lot. Probably a bit of both, as you'd say.
She wasn't far away with that first, was she?
She's thrown it out wider.
This is where they
Coming
come
back.
from.
She's very close, but can't
Courtney's
see.
watching it.
She,
Oh, great effort.
just cutting under.
Pull out 1, I favour this will be 2, but players will put a tape on it and we'll find out.
Great bowls by all there. Marginally. Gonna be 2.
It is confirmed. Two more to Northern Gateway. We're on the last end. Live squared.
We are. It's been in one exciting game of bowls.
Has
Certainly
even
has.
before it was live streamed. It's been very good quality, as have all the finals that have been live streamed across the week, couple of weeks.
The live streaming has been great. I know I've watched it when I haven't been able to get here. Quite addicted, I must say.
It's easy to have a very unproductive day and just
It
sit there
is.
watching live
It
streaming all
is.
day, isn't it?
Which is really bad for my uni life,
Yeah,
but
naturally.
we managed. We've got about 3 screens. One has the bowls, one has the uni.
Interestingly enough, in this match we played 14 ends. We've only had 4 singles among that.
Wow.
So there's been a 7, a couple of 5s, a few 3s.
There's also the umpire here just measuring this length.
What do you reckon? Make a call. In or out?
In.
In. I reckon in.
Yeah, I'm saying in, I think.
But it doesn't hurt just to call the umpire. Just take your time, take your breath, slow things down a little bit.
Exactly right.
In by
Bob
3 or
just
4 feet.
clarifies.
Might have been a bit of a strategic call of the umpire.
Great work by Bobby Carson and Dara Ali.
Been 2 very good umpires today, that's for sure. Always alert. Ready to go when the players want them.
Key for Northern Gateway is to nail this early.
It's a good start, just trailing that metre through, which will not hurt with the score and how it's looking.
You're trying to protect a 4-shot lead. You want to make sure you've got bowls behind at least. No prize for short.
It's always easier to take off than add on, as I was always taught. So,
Yep.
not that I always do it, but,
But that's the
we
plan.
try.
Good
Great
opening
shot
bowl
by
from Courtney
Courtney.
Bennington. Almost bang on line. 18 inches behind, 2 feet behind. Hard to believe state championships have come to a conclusion. This being the last event of the state championships for 2024.
The week has just flown by, Joan.
Certainly has. Julie Fit has noticed a bit of chalk on that one, so she sort of stalked that one from a while out. She must have been seeing it rotating on the running surface on the way down.
Courtney's weight is pretty spot on. Just missing that line, which is very easy to do. We've all done it, unfortunately.
Jules just looking to beat Courtney's last one on the backhand.
She doesn't look like she loves it.
I suppose this is a bit of a shorter end.
Yeah.
Going back this way, obviously we had the umpires come out and measure it. It's in by enough, but it's just taking the players just that little bit extra time to adjust.
Nix will want something nice and close to the jack now. Start to put a bit of scoreboard pressure on the Northern Gateway pair.
As we have seen throughout the game, numbers are possible and they do happen frequently, especially in this one.
Pretty good effort here. A lovely bowl. It's starting to get interesting, this one.
It is.
Just in great sportsmanship by Nicole Went, clapping the opposition bowl. You love to see that in a game.
Yep.
Wants to hang on.
Oh, what a great response from
Great
Julie
shot.
Fitt. Don't know whether that sneaks in for shot, but it's very close. They needed something around, so Courtney Benetton signalling Sandbelt holding one.
Touching the jack will be ideal for Nix here, as Courtney indicated. So to get down. Works off the inside for two.
It's getting tense.
Buckle up, people.
Do we think we'll see an extra end?
Ooh.
Oh, yes, please.
That would be very interesting.
I mean, we had 24 all on the singles. Extra end.
We did. Jimmy actually offered to J-Boy and Brad Marron at the start. Do you want to just start at 20 all? Because I reckon it's going to get there. Doesn't far off.
It's fair call. Give Jimmy that one. You can have that.
Does this have the trip?
Just looking to correct her weight with that one. Line was really good.
If I was Courtney here, you'd just be looking at something similar to Nix. If you do get that touch on the jack, if not, you just around to the pink bowls of Nicole. Obviously, that is the danger zone. But ideally, you'd be looking for that jack being 4 down. Jack is the ideal result. Sit the bowl through. Puts the pressure right back on if it happens. Far away. Narrowly misses, but it creates that little pen out there. Nicole will be looking just to correct her weight here.
She's ideally got to sit something in among that little catching
You sit the
pen,
bowl,
doesn't she?
trail the jack yourself really makes it difficult to gain a 4. Ideally, that'll make those bowls short. Not far away. Julie holding that one on, trying it.
It's a cruel game, isn't it?
It is. If you miss your mark on these greens, though, you do get punished, unfortunately.
And your weight's awesome. Yeah, it is.
Courtney doesn't have to change a lot here. Just that fraction of grass. Speed was great.
She looks like she's on a good track again. Just gonna
Hold.
cut under. What would I know? Terrible luck. I can't read bowls.
4 bowls to come. There is a chance for a number for the Sandbelt side, but there is also a chance for the Northern Gateway side to gain a number and shut that 4 down. 4 big bowls incoming. See what Jules can do here. It's on the right track. Will it get down?
Here it comes. Oh, and it slides through the gap. Game on.
Wouldn't have pictured that.
No, it doesn't look like you could get a bowl through there. Apparently you can. If you're aiming for that gap, you wouldn't get it.
It's hard to tell how many they're holding with the wing bowl of Julie Fit being the closest to the Northern Gateway bowls.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I'm like, which is which? Because the sun from our angle does not look great. They all look blue.
They do. So Julie Fitz is closest to us
And then 2 Nicks.
on this wing, 2 of Nicole's, and
Yep.
obviously all the Aquazil courts.
I'd be surprised Nicole goes. Searching for the ball and the jack still. It's not far away, Tone.
Stop, Andy, mate. Stop, Andy. Rip, 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 rip.
Courtney wants this. What
And
a
sits
shot.
it out too.
Definitely
If
makes
there's
a
any doubt
number.
about it before, it's got to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I would imagine. It is very hard to tell, so don't take that to the bank, but I'm saying they are holding
Game.
a state title.
As Courtney and Nicks just take a few deep breaths, just realise what they've done. But Jules will be looking to change things.
Still 1 bowl to come each. Julie
Wasn't
Fit
far.
needs to get this one.
Same bowl and she'll have it. There's not really that gap there now.
She's just not quite sure what she wants to play now.
But I like this though. It's taking her time.
It's better than trying to talk through. Oh, I thought that
Correct.
beforehand. You need
Yeah.
to do it before you play your shot.
As you said, Liv, you know, just taking your time, really make sure you know what shot you want to play before you're playing it, instead of going into the bowl, playing the bowl in 2 minds.
I'd love to be able to get the attention of Nicks or Courts.
Does look like 5 from this angle.
Mm.
What would you guys sort of play in this?
Wow, she didn't miss by much with her last one. I think she's just got to try and draw back herself. By the way, Nicole's indicating she's changing hands. Try and sit the bowl. Whatever you're comfortable with was the call.
I mean, it's still a pretty open jack. There's
Nope, she's going back
room
end.
to go on the hand.
Julie Fit to save. She's coming
She's
through
gone
with a bit of weight.
She's
Not far
got
away.
Some bowls.
Oh, she
She
splashes
clears out
balls
a
everywhere.
few.
There you go.
Cut it down, so now Courtney and Nicole have to look at the head and see how they can get a number.
Great shot, Julie Fit.
Julie backed herself there to play weight. What we were talking about earlier. Never underestimate the power of a woman.
Exactly right.
Confidence is key. She knew she has that shot in her.
And again, she
Back
didn't
to
need to go
herself.
100 mile an hour. It was
No.
about where she hit it.
Yep.
Just with plenty of weight to make some connection.
Although they are holding 2 tone, if they move that jack half a foot, even a foot to to the rider's screen as you guys would see it at home. She does make a number which will give them the title.
It's got to be forehand and try and get the jack out there, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
It's the only shot on.
Something similar to her last. She played a perfect bowl. Swing down to the jack.
Here we go. Is this the last bowl of the 2024 State Championships? Julie Fitt, Nicole Wynn. Arms around each other. Nothing they can do now. It's all on Nicole McKenzie.
She's taking her time. Seeing the shot before she bowls it. Here we go.
Does she try and run the bowl out? She's going to
going
run the bowl out. Oh, it's just cut under. Anything can happen from here. Oh, Jack spits out. So that'll be the game, and that'll be a victory to Nicole Went and Julie Fitt. They share a warm embrace, and they shake hands, and also a warm embrace. The match played in really good spirits. I think all four players should be very proud of themselves.
Exactly right. Great bowls to watch as well. Great camaraderie.
Julie and Nicole very happy, as they should be. They have just won a state championship title and are off to Queensland.
Correct, to compete for a national title, so they'll be the Victorian representative in the women's pairs. Liv Cartwright and Liv Slade, can I say thank you very much to the two of you for joining us in commentary. I hope to have you back at some stage.
Thank you. No, it's been great coverage, and we thank Bowls Victoria and obviously Bendigo East for hosting this week, and all the volunteers and competitors and supporters. It could not have been a smoothly run week without all the help, but yeah, Tones, we've really enjoyed it, and we definitely will be back. Only if you have us and the viewers.
I'm sure we will. Couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you very much to Bendigo East, all their volunteers. They do a stellar job. Of course, the City of Greater Bendigo, who partner with us to bring Champions Week to Bendigo every year. Josh and Brad from SEN, who produce the show, and of course all our commentators from throughout the week. We thank you very much, and we can't wait to see you again at the next event on BVTV.